So we have a responsibility to the light. We have a divine responsibility to neutrality. And we hear this all the time in the spiritual community. And this is just a quick reminder. And then we're going to get started on the clearing. So I'm going to ask, I've already prepared myself, and my team, my spirit team, has already been working on you guys. So I'm going to check all that. I'm going to show you my charts this time while I'm working. So Spirit, where is my level of consciousness? Here. Where's the group's consciousness? Let's raise up the group's consciousness. How many hours to prep the group? And their high self. Okay, so we've already prepped them to work. We want to ask to clear for everyone to be open to receive this healing. What percent is the group open to receive this healing? About 40%. So let's clear. Can that be done without research? No, we're going to have to do some research, and that's fine. What needs to be researched? And when I say research, that means I have to go to the charts. Let's clear blocks to worthiness. We're going to clear blocks to intelligence. No offense. We're going to clear blocks to tact. We're going to clear blocks to responsibility, relaxation, self-esteem. We're clearing blocks to freedom, blocks to faith, blocks to desire, blocks to courage, blocks to comfort. Any other blocks here? No. Okay. What percent is the group now open to this healing? We are now at 100%. Okay, so I am doing this clearing mainly, Spirits told me this morning in my meditation to do a clearing because of the election. And this clearing can be watched at any time when we're unsettled, because it is about being stronger than any storm. Than any storm. You hear me? Any storm. I've had so many storms in my life lately. Being human, it is just par for the course here on this planet. So as I face these challenges, I've become stronger and stronger. And it has not been without lots of heartache and grief and processing, personal work, all that stuff that we do, right? When we're on this spiritual journey to remember who we are. So back to clearing. Here we go. High self, who's the group working with? We're working with our high self and spirit. What's the lowest level of consciousness for them? Okay, we are there. Anything to clear, heal, or do before we start this work? Let's get that done. And before, so yeah, usually I check the positive, negative. I'm not going to check that. Yeah, I'm going to just let them clear everything that needs to be done without research. What I'm going to ask you to do is check in how you feel now, and then at the end of the video, check in how you feel. Usually people feel better, lighter, more clear, more neutral, and that's our job. And I know it's really, really hard, trust me, really hard, because I have feelings, I have opinions, I have thoughts. But over the years, in the past couple of years, have been really, really difficult for me. I have had to trust. I've had to surrender. I was like, I don't understand this. I don't know. But that's part of the process of being in the flow of spirit. That part of ourselves, the more that we can surrender, the more we can be in the flow with our soul and get out of the human mind, the human ego. So what is the first thing that needs to be cleared for the group, Spirit? Being stronger than the storm. Any storm that happens in your life, and especially the storm now. We have vows, which totally makes sense. That we would vow. When a vow is like a really strong commitment, intention, agreement that you make with yourself or others. And I am, that's a vow. So we are going to clear commitments before becoming vows. Vows to war. There's a lot of wars fought in the name of God, right? Vows to annihilate evil. Minor vows. To follow tradition, to break tradition. Vows of abdicating love. All religious vows of all kinds. Vows of sacrifice. abdicating personal power, following a savior, and subservience. If there's any vows, because I know I can feel them, oh my goodness, how many digits of vows? We've got 7 digits of vows that can be cleared without research. And that would be, we don't need to look at the information. The soul doesn't need to know. Aloha friends, welcome to another SRT clearing with Starlight Wellness. My name is Sahara. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, thank you and welcome back. We're going to do a clearing today on Stronger Than the Storm. As we all know, there's lots of energy moving, and this is a cycle that we have every year during this time as we move into the winter times where things die and go dormant and hibernate and transform, and in the spring there's new life. So this happens every year. This year is particularly special. A lot of people are experiencing a lot of emotional and unsettling energies that I'm going to work with energy to clear. And when I say energy, I'm talking about divine connection to source, love, and light. I am a starseed light worker empath, and I work with angelics and my galactic heritage to pull in healing energy. So there will be a healing transmission at the end of this video, so stay tuned to the end for completion, just because that's how the work works. Usually in the beginning there's lots of clearing, and at the end there's lots of clearing. So you don't have to understand everything. You don't have to sit there and like just watch my pendulum swing. What you can do is just set your intention to receive the work, and you can watch this at any time, and that will help settle your emotions. It will help settle the energy, and this is a general clearing, so it may not resonate for everybody, and it's only going to go superficial, but usually I get really good feedback, and people can feel the difference. So that's what I'm hoping for, just to ease the mind, the emotions that are coming up for everybody right now. There's a lot of stories, there's a lot of perceptions, and I want to remind you that everything is made up of frequency, light, and sound. And no matter where you stand, our responsibility is to the light. Our responsibility is to love. Our responsibility is to truth. So much can be cleared right now so quickly because we're all so ready. Our souls are so ready. The energies are so supportive of this. So hang in there with me. Vows. So 7 digits of vows, which means a number, and like tons of numbers behind, or 6 numbers behind that. So that's a lot. Vows of purity. Okay. So let's clear those vows. Do we need to revoke them? Yes. So I'm going to be a surrogate for the group to revoke these vows. So I, Sahara Elizabeth, as a surrogate for the group watching in this clearing session, revoke any and all vows to all the things I mentioned, and I choose to stay open to daily guidance and decisions that are for my highest good here and now. I'm okay as I am. I praise Universal Source. Please clear, release, and revoke all of these vows from all time frames, all dimensions, all realms and realities, all time, space, space-time realities. Yeah, that's a mouthful. Cancel, repel, rescind, annul, void, invalidate, nullify, withdraw, overrule, override, retract, and countermand. That means they do not exist anymore. Delete. Thank you. Anything that we've made a vow just does not give us freedom, even though it sounds like, oh, well, that I should want to do annihilate evil. But when you make a vow, it doesn't give you freedom, and it sort of locks you into something. And the human experience, unfortunately, is polarized still. Woo, lots of energy. I feel like some emotional energy. Let's clear the emotional body of anger. Oh, yeah. Oof. Sorry. Yeah, sometimes it moves through pretty forcefully. And they're clearing all master programs, discordant energies associated, all emotions and programs blocking the truth in that are embedded in these vows from all time frames, all realities, all realms. Yes. Okay. Okay, what's next for the group, Spirit? Spiritual realm programs. These are usually programs before we come here. Spiritual realm programs, chart 23. Lines of love, there are glitches. Let's clear the cutting edge of the soul. programs not on charts. Clear all the glitches and open up the lines of love. What percent before the clearing are lines of love open for the group? I'm getting about 15%. So if you are in fear or anger, you cannot experience love. So do what you can to surrender. You don't have to understand things. That was one of my biggest lessons. Early on, I was a big Course in Miracles student. Biggest lessons is you cannot experience both of those frequencies at the same time. So if you're in fear, you can't experience love. But these are spiritual realm programs, and when we did the original separation and left spirit, of course it's going to make us angry and lost and confused, because we are just, we had to go do this thing, right, where we left home, we left our God source, and that left us in a place of confusion, and now we're coming back. So welcome back. Opening up the lines 100%. How many digits of programs not on charts? 7 digits. How many to clear without research? Let's get those cleared. We can just clear them all. We're clearing, clear the soul, clear the root causes, programs coming up, the 11 Godhead programs, clear the emotional body, the personal soul package, spiritual blocks, genetic cores, odds, genetic strains and core beliefs, odds and ends into infinity. So when incarnating, each soul chooses a major life path. Minor paths are always chosen but not lived. So yeah, all realities are playing out right now. All timelines are playing out. Have you heard that everybody's on their own timeline? So whatever you believe and invest your energy is what will manifest for you. So do your best to trust and believe in the good things for yourself and for humanity, because that is the biggest thing that we can do for anybody, is just to hold everybody in a place of love and of peace and being settled. Clear all these spiritual programs to just hold each other without judgment. Can we do that? What a practice, right? Trust me, I know. Okay. I like talking to people face to face, but we're trying something different this time, so I appreciate you hanging out with me. What's next for the group, Spirit? We're going to my healing charts, which are awesome. Chart 7. I have lots of other healing charts. I really need to put them on there. So Spirit, make sure you tell me. Okay, we're going to do heal the 90 minds and 18 bodies. I think there's a few more. Psychic surgery. So psychic surgery is needed. Psychic wounding happens when somebody that you really love and trust, another soul, another being you really love and trust, betrays you. It's a tough lesson. So that creates a psychic wound. So psychic surgery, like, it could have really been physical and brutal. So they're doing that. Them being my spirit team. We're going to clear all bodies, clear and open up the unconditional love stream. Open up that love stream 100%. Spirit, thank you. Have people remember, have people let go, have people trust. Trusting the process. It's never going to look like we think. I have gone through so much where I realize, I think I know, and when I give it up, it is revealed to me, and clear the Omega, download and play and clear Omega regulator. It's revealed to me, and it's always so different than what I had imagined, because, I'm still human, have that ego. Let's download gem elixirs and vibrational healing. And it's part of letting go and control. We in the industrialized world are more about control and mind and consciousness and logic. Let's clear everybody's blueprint, and we're going to clear vectors that are not serving everybody, please. Please release those. Download all of these books that would be helpful. This information. Raise everyone's physical and arc vibrations. Download and apply flower essences of vibrational healing. Let's raise everybody's, let's restore everybody's energies. Are we going to do SPR charts? No. Okay. Do we need to do Dale Olson's charts? No. Okay. They're just giving them all, give everybody all the healing that they need. download and apply all the light structures, do a brain tuner. Some of you would really benefit from booking a full clearing. I am offering a half off, 50% off a SRT full clearing, and that I have read that on my charts. And so, I also can ask, yes, if there's anybody right now who can receive a full clearing without research. Let's get that done. How many beings can get that? So, 2, how many? 3, 2 watchers can receive a full clearing right now without even booking a session with me. But I would love to work with you and book a full clearing for half off right now. I think on my calendar it says YouTube VIP. What's next for the group? I think we're going into mop up, which means we're clearing all these charts. There's 32 special charts. I also have other books that I work with, charts and a pendulum, working with my high self and the high self of the group. Anything that we didn't know to clear, heal, or do, please do that for the group. Let's see, what percent will this work hold? Only 98%, 97. What is blocking? Let's get that. Let's get that cleared. Are you showing me 5 or 6? 6. We are clearing hate of God, hate of self, hate of women, anger, helplessness, illness. Clear helplessness and hopelessness. I know that is a big energy. And remember, you know, some of these things, these energies that are in the collective are really, really huge. And when you connect in, that energy is you're not only thinking about it, the energy is going back and forth. So some of it may be overwhelming. It's like when you're in love with the world. Everything's wonderful and colorful. And when you're in pain or anger or separation and fear, it's like a field. It's like birds that fly together. So let's clear the morphogenetic field resonance, the morpho-spiritual field resonance of what's going on right now. We remind everyone, talk to everyone, reminding everyone that we are okay, so the energy healing transmission wants to come through. Thank you, Spirit. Let's start working on that, getting my team together. So sit back and relax. I like to ask people to put one hand on their heart and one hand on their belly and take some deep breaths. Do a pause between, 3 to 4 second pause in between the inhale and the exhale if you can. If you can't, that's okay too. But it's just kind of, don't force it. Let it flow. Just relax. And we're going to bring some healing energy in that's calming and comforting. And there's so many things that we don't understand, Spirit. We ask that all, for the group, their masters, teachers, loved ones, all of those beings that are in our highest and greatest good come through for us. Bring us the information, bring us the healing, bring us the settle the waters. Settle the waters. Oh yeah. So they're going to clear in all this turmoil, all the upheaval, all of the outrage, clear all the energies. However they look for you, they look different for everybody. Everybody stands for love. Just remember that. No matter what it looks like, love looks so different for everybody. But it's frequency. We know the scale. Look at the hierarchy scale of frequencies. Do what you can to remain in love. Okay, here it comes. Yeah, here we go. Beloveds, we know that you do not understand what is happening. We know you are confused. You are outraged. You are unsettled. There are many illusions breaking down. You do not understand. We ask you to release the grip of understanding just a little bit, to be willing to soften. Take a deep breath. Imagine everything just releasing. Imagine your jaw softening, your eyes relaxing, your face relaxing. Soften, soften. Soften. You no longer have to paddle up the river. You can let go. Be willing to let go. If you cannot let go at this moment, be willing to let go. Be willing to trust. Follow the flow. The higher realms. We of the higher realms. We are a higher council. We understand humanness, the human need to understand the human tendencies, the control, the grip, the fear, the resistance. Be willing to let go. Be willing to not know. Be willing to trust. If you can find things to love, things that make you happy, things that bring you joy, anything that can distract you right now from world events, it would benefit you greatly. Do not think you're wasting your time. The most important thing you can do is take care of your frequency. The most important thing you can do is stay in your heart. Be willing to not understand so that the truth can be revealed to you. There is no right. There is no wrong. There is only that space where, in between, where everything meets. God's source unity consciousness in the space in between the inhale and the exhale. Place yourself in between the inhale and the exhale. That is the pause. Soften even more. Find all the tension, any remaining tension. Soften even more. Relax. You are being guided. You are being held. We are holding the river that you flow in. If you can allow us, if you will allow, you can relax. You can have peace. Holding the vision of peace, no matter the physicality, the materiality, the three-dimensional aspects that the human mind is so used to labeling and categorizing and placing in order, and everything's okay if this happens. It is not okay if this happens. How can we be okay with where our process as a collective is going? Do you trust the higher realms? Do you trust your angels? Do you trust Source? Do you trust love? Find a way. Be willing to be shown. Be willing to be shown. Be willing. You are being held. We see, we love you. We are always here for your asking, for your willingness, for your connection, for your guidance. Call on us anytime. We are the High Council. Okay, my lovelies, I hope that helped. I know I feel a lot calmer and softer, So hopefully you do too. Let me know in the comments if you were able to shift and if this helped. Feel free to come back and look at it any time, as it is timeless. And if you feel like you were able to make a donation, $5, $10, $20, I would appreciate that. I just moved into this beautiful space, and I am rebuilding my life. I was guided to move, and I landed in this wonderful, wonderful place. I'm at a healing center, and hopefully as I get established, I'll be able to offer my work on a broader scale to groups. And in the meantime, I'm going to do my best to keep doing these videos. And in order to support my work, I would appreciate the support coming back. So thank you for that. And you can also support me by liking, by sharing, subscribing, sending my videos to people that you think might benefit, your loved ones, your family, people that are open to this type of work. And you can remix some of the videos. You can, that also helps the channel grow. I would really love to go live, but I have to get 1,000 subscribers. So that is a goal. So yeah, maybe some clearing on that. Yeah, I'm trying to do this organically without buying subscribers. I don't want to do that. I want Spirit, thank you Spirit, to support me. And I would love some support from you all too. So thank you, I love you, stay grounded and centered. That is some of the biggest things that you can do right now, is stay grounded. If you don't know how to ground, there's some videos on TikTok. I have a blue shirt on about grounding, and I'll also make another one here and see if I can put that here on YouTube. So again, thank you. I love you so much. I support you in whatever you choose for your life, because there is no judgment in the spiritual realms. It's all good. Thank you again.